Hello there Sith Eternals, and welcome to Exegol. Today marks the start of the third and final arc in the final season of the Clone Wars, the Siege of Mandalore. This will be carried on from the episodes 14 to 16 in Season 5 that aired way back in 2013. We were left wondering what happened to Maul after his ferocious duel with Darth Sidious that led to the death of his brother, Savage Opress. Well, thanks to the new Son of Dathomir comics and a friend of mine on Instagram, BattlefrontLord, a link to his account will be down below, we have finally gained enough info to piece together exactly what happened to Maul during Season 5 to 7, and how he escaped the clutches of Palpatine. To begin with, let's rewind back to the fight. Sidious arrived on Mandalore to confront Maul after Maul became a rival Sith to Sidious, as he had Savage Opress, his own brother, as his new apprentice. Maul attempted to deceive Sidious, but let's be honest, no one can lie to the Dark Lord of the Sith without getting punished. Savage, Maul and Sidious broke out in a vicious lightsaber battle. This results in the death of Maul's apprentice. With anger erupting inside of him, Maul tries to defeat Sidious by making the duel an even battle by bringing out the Darksaber as well as his own lightsaber. Sidious manages to knock down Maul, and with Maul exhausted and afraid of how powerful Sidious is, he begs for mercy. But Sidious never came to Mandalore to kill Maul. It turns out Sidious is going to use Maul as bait for a bigger prize. Maul's mother, the Night Sisters leader Mother Talzin. She is the main reason Maul is still alive. Her magic is what kept Maul alive after his mortal wounds on Naboo, as well as being fueled by his hatred towards Obi-Wan Kenobi. Anyway, after Maul's defeat on Mandalore, Sidious brought him back to the prison known as the Spire, located on Stygian Prime. I think that's how you pronounce it. Maul was tortured by Sidious and Count Dooku. After a matter of what could have been days or weeks, Maul was broken out by a couple of Super Commando Mandalorians, one of those being Gar Saxon, who appears in the TV show Star Wars Rebels. Maul was not safe forever, as it was all part of Sidious's plan to let Maul escape, and just maybe he could lead them to Mother Talzin. Maul and a group of Mandalorians travelled back to Zanbar, where they rallied up a few more troops and gathered a few more resources. Sidious and Dooku informed General Grievous of Maul's whereabouts. General Grievous then led an attack on Zanbar with an army of separatist droids. Maul then confronted Grievous and had a clash of sabers, which led to Maul ordering a retreat on his men. Sticking to the plan, Grievous let Maul go in hope he would flee to Mother Talzin, finally giving the Sith Lord, Darth Sidious, the chance to kill her. And that was when the Republic learned of where Darth Maul was. They led an attack on both him and Count Dooku. They were under the impression that they had both been the Sith Lords they were after the whole time. So for a short period, Maul and Dooku banded together in order to fight off Kenobi and his Republic troops. Maul and Dooku escaped to Dathomir, where they could meet Talzin. Maul took Dooku in as a prisoner, and summoned his mother so that she could kill him. Maul was completely oblivious that Grievous and Sidious tracked Dooku's signal straight to Dathomir, and oh my god, does it all kick off from this point. General Grievous and Darth Sidious entered the temple, where they found that Talzin had possessed Count Dooku's body. She then went on to have a lightsaber duel with Sidious. He continuously shocked Dooku's body with force lightning until the essence of Talzin left Dooku, and she manifested into her whole self. Sidious and Talzin both shot out almighty blasts of power to one another, yet neither of them seemed to gain the upper hand. Dooku and Grievous joined in the battle, making it a 3v1 against Talzin. She ordered for Maul to escape, and hesitantly, he did just that. He retreated back to Mandalore. Mother Talzin was left to take all three of them on, and General Grievous took a huge blow to her chest, killing her once and for all. And that pretty much brings us up to where we left off at the end of Season 7, Episode 8. Wow, that's a lot of action and story to take in. I highly recommend you give the Son of Dathomir comics a read, and also, one final shout out to BattlefrontLord for letting me copy his Instagram post for research. Once again guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. This is Exegol Broadcast, tuning out.
Isn't this sweet? Making friends?
Trace, Rafa, back away.
So you remember me?
Don't worry. Death Watch is gone. And now,
You and I have a common enemy.
Maul.